Hey, this is Sean with Remedy Inform Studios, and today we are unboxing the VIVE Mars CamTrack system. So a lot of people are really excited about this product, including me, mainly for its price point. A lot of times when people get started in camera tracking, they get something like a VIVE tracker and some base stations, but there's a lot of limitations there. And the next step up, you're gonna spend something like 25, 50, 75K on your next tracking solution. There really hasn't been this product in the middle. And this right here really helps close the gap, it being a all-in-one plug-and-play solution where you can track 3 cameras, all for $5,000. I'm legit excited to open this thing up.
I'm excited.
Hold a knife. All right. So the kit comes with the Mars system, 3 rovers, 2 trackers, 2 base stations, some Ethernet cables, and I think that is about it. So this right here is the brains of the whole system. This actually runs the software on it. So there's no software that you have to install on your computer. Also, it has the Genlock in, time code in, your 3 trackers will plug in here, and then we'll send this out to our network switch. It also comes with your normal base stations. These are the 2.0, I believe. Yeah, the 2.0 base stations. We already have 4 here, but it comes with 2. You can use up to 4 base stations with your system. The kit also comes with 2 of the VIVE Tracker 3.0s. Also comes with plenty of Ethernet cable as well. This will power the tracker off the rover. So what's cool is the Mars system, these ports are actually PoE. So these ports will actually power your rover and also will power the trackers in off the rover. So you're not having to power anything off of batteries or worry about batteries dying on set. It's all powered over PoE, which actually is really cool. Here's the power brick for the Mars system. It's pretty beefy, but again, it is powering all your stuff over PoE, so I need a bit beefier brick for it. So this right here is the Mars rover. The most trackers that the Mars system supports is 3. So you get 3 in the kit. You cannot buy these separate, so hopefully they don't break, because I'm not really too sure how you get another one. It does have PoE in, it has 4 USB ports. One of those goes to your VIVE tracker. The other 3 you can use for your encoders, for your either your focus or your zoom or whatever else. We have power for, I don't know what this is power for. Oh, this is European power. All right, so with it being plug and play, let's see if we can get this installed without using any instructions. So first we want to power up the Mars system and see what that interface looks like. We'll get into our network and then we will pair up a tracker to it. All right, I got power hooked up. I got Ethernet running back to our switch. If you're just using a single computer for this, you can just run this straight to your computer, but for us, because we have our wall, it's being ran from one computer and our editors on another computer, we actually have this going back to a 10 gig switch back behind the wall. So I'm gonna plug in Ethernet first into the LAN ports and then plug in the power. This is actually built really nice. It's a full metal enclosure. It's not plastic. So this should hold up pretty well. All right, so it's actually running Windows, which I'm really surprised. I assumed it would be a form of Linux, but it's actually booting up Windows. I assume it's Windows. It looked like Windows. All right. Let's boot it up. So next I'm gonna add a rover and a tracker. It's nice as the rovers have a nice mount already built into it. It also has a little indentation, so you know it's kind of lined up properly and you're not gonna have a track that's like little off to the side. I'm gonna go into port 1 right here and go USB-C. Now I'm gonna go Ethernet to the tracker, to the rover. Port 1, plug this into the back. All right, so see rover 1 on here is flashing. Okay, I just got 2 base stations, those just popped up. My rover isn't flashing anymore. So let's try to do a 0 point. So I have one actually right underneath me. My 0 point is 5 meters off my wall. So I'm just gonna line this up on the floor. 0 point. I lost some of my trackers being down there. Let's just hit recenter. Place the tracker where you want the center of your virtual space to be. You click this corresponding tracker below. So we'll hit number 1. And I think it is centered. So next we're gonna get into the computer software. So I have Live Link right here pulled up. So you're gonna go into your project settings, go down to UDP, go add a static endpoint, which would be the IP address of your Mars system. So mine is 192.168.0.5. 148, and it's at port 6666. If you want to see your port, just click on the IP address on the Mars system, and it'll show your Unreal Engine port. But normally 6666 is it's a default. All right, so I'm gonna close all that. I'm gonna go ahead and add a source. Go to message bus source, and you should see your Live Link plugin. To get this to work on, if you're doing an LED wall, you have to make a preset. And also when this comes in, currently the orientation isn't correct. So we need to add some offsets. So currently, so you can tell it's upside down, and I have to hold it all funny. If I hold it straight how it should be, right now my camera's looking straight up in the air. So go in here, go to a pre-process, go and do a transform axis switch. Open that up. I'm gonna do a offset to orientation. Let's try like a 180 and then a 90 maybe? Yep, 90. So now my orientation is correct. So now I need to save this as a preset, so switchboard can see it. So I go to presets, save it as a preset, put it in there. Let's just do Mars tracker. Save that. All right, now we need to set the preset as our default under Live Link. Default Live Link preset, and mine's actually already set for Mars tracker, so that way when switchboard launches, it knows where to pull in that tracking data from. All right, now I'm going to relaunch switchboard so we get tracking data onto the wall. All right, we have in-display launched again. Now we have tracking on our editor and on our LED wall. So far, it looks pretty solid. There's not much jitter, not much lag with it. Setup was very easy. You don't have to deal with Steam VR. You don't have to deal with a VRPN server. You set your stack endpoint, and then it shows up as a source. I did a couple offsets, so my orientation was correct, but that's about it. The best thing about the system is your 0-point calibration. You don't have to take the wand like you did in Steam VR and do a full room calibration. I just take my rover and my tracker, put it on my 0-point, hit recenter, and you're good to go. What's nice with the system too is we have 2 more trackers, so I can either pair that to another camera, so I can have 2 cameras going on the wall, or I can pair this to a physical light, so that light plays on my physical subject, then also extends out into my virtual set. There's really so many possibilities with this system, especially for $5 grand. Overall, I'm really excited about this product. I think it's gonna save a lot of time and headaches on shoots. I'm really excited to test this and use it on some more productions. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.